Hello, everyone, and greetings. I hope that you all are well physically, mentally, emotionally, and I hope you enjoyed this lab. Um, Hopefully, you had a little bit of fun with it and learned a little bit about what makes chemical reactions. How do you know that a chemical reaction is happening? Okay, so on your lab report, what I want you to do is put some of the materials. Okay, so Pasteur pipette is this. A beaker, we have two different types. We had the little plastic ones. We had the glass ones. This is a 250 milliliter beaker. You had copper 2 chloride, okay, which is this kind of a blue crystal. It was dissolved in water. You have a plastic dish right here. You have the aluminum foil. We used a votive candle. Okay. We had a scoopula to scoop up things. This is a scoopula. We had some baking soda, and we had some vinegar. Okay, so let's take a look at what it is forming when we mix sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, acetic acid, which is vinegar. So we're going to get water and a salt once we finish. Now, not necessarily table salt, but there's a sodium chloride, but we're going to get some other type of salt. There's 10,000 different salts. Okay, so our formulas, this is the formula for sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. Okay, this is the formula for vinegar. Vinegar is actually about a 5% solution and 95% water. That's how strong this acid is. So it is dissolved. Okay, then we're going to get HOH, which is the same thing as water, and then we're going to get this salt right here, which is sodium acetate. And the type of reaction is double replacement. How do I know? Because I have several capital letters in everything. And if you'll notice, the sodium came over here, replaced the H came back over here. Okay. And we also get some carbon dioxide, which was bubbling off. So all those bubbles you saw, that was carbon dioxide. Okay, make sure that you have described this. This is a real important part. It's going to have several points associated with it. So make sure you describe it. For example, did it feel hot? Did it feel cold? Did it not feel like it changed the temperature any? Did you get a smell? Did you see a color change? Did you get bubbles? So anything like that that would indicate a chemical reaction, I want you to describe it. Tell me what you saw. Okay, the second one, you had a candle and you had oxygen gas, so we're going to get carbon. This is soot. That's that black, silky, powdery stuff that you get. This is used as a lubricant, make things slide easily against each other. You get carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and this is important, you get a whole lot of other things. Okay, so anytime you get soot, it is going to be an incomplete combustion. That means that it hasn't been burnt completely to CO2 and water. Okay, so for example here, I could add on there H2O. So my formulas, I'm not going to write out the whole formula for candle wax. I don't want to make it too complicated, so I'm going to put an X. So it's like a certain amount of carbons, a certain amount of hydrogens, and that makes up wax. Okay, so I'm going to mix that with oxygen gas that's in the air. I'm going to get CO2, water. I'm going to get CO. I'm going to get carbon. So I'm going to get a lot of different things, and that's why it's an incomplete combustion, just means it's burning. And again, don't forget to describe it. Did you, heat, color change, odor change? Like, did you smell anything? So anything that you can do to describe that. Okay, the last one, we had aluminum metal and copper 2 chloride. So you took the aluminum foil and you put it into, or you dropped a few drops of copper 2 chloride on there. And then you got copper metal and aluminum chloride. The aluminum chloride dissolves, the copper 2 chloride comes out, and so you would see the the solution going from kind of a pale blue to kind of colorless. Okay, so you would have a single replacement. The reason I know that is I have one element. I have a compound. I know it's a compound because it has two capital letters. This has one capital letter. This is an AL, not AL, not AI. Okay, so you would see the copper coming out, and I have a beaker of the reaction where it's been sitting here for a while. Okay, so I would get this, see, I don't know if you can see this right here. And so you can see the copper, which is that red stuff. All that is copper metal. And if I could take it and filter it out, melt it down, I could make actually pennies out of it. Okay, I hope this helps. And remember to turn this in. Make sure you do a great job on it because it is performance. And ask me, I will be glad to help you with anything. All right, see you later.